for tuning in. Welcome to Weekend at CHEWIE'S with your host, Jordan Stidham.
And his best friend, Nida Nizam.
And this guy we found on the street, Adam Cagley.
And what about your host?
Arnie Shillman.
Arnie.
Also here.
It's very friend. Let's go. Arnie. Yeah. Good morning and welcome to Weekend at CHEWIE'S.
You got your baby back ribs.
Oh, chili sounds so good right now.
I know.
Ari, can you order me some chilies?
Me too.
Arnie and no. Hi, Pest. Welcome. Do you like chilies?
Pest is here.
We love you, Pest. Thanks so much for tuning in. Once again, a beautiful morning for Weekend at CHEWIE'S. We have so many apps and zerts that are new. But most importantly, we just watched maybe the best episode of Star Wars television ever to exist. Maybe the best piece of Star Wars content to come out since, dare I say,
Rogue One.
A New Hope.
The Force Awakens.
Okay. Okay. You don't dare
Whine
anything
about
like
it.
that.
Whine about it.
That's not daring anything. What do you Force
Whine about
Awakens? You know what? You said that just to controverse me. And
I
you
mean,
can't-
I'd go as far as saying that hour was better than the entirety of the sequel trilogy.
I would.
And I like Last Jedi.
You like Last Jedi?
I like Last
You
Jedi.
like that they turned Luke into a dumb coward?
Yeah.
A fool and a fool's errand.
I do.
Fool of a took. You think that it's okay?
I
That
prefer Rise
makes-
of Skywalker like a lot more than Last Jedi.
I do too. I do too. Last
I-
Jedi is
I'm
such a
very
violation of
different.
core principles of Star Wars.
Somehow Palpatine.
Okay, no,
Oh, yeah,
I know
Palpatine is-
I know that part's dumb, but the part I really like is the fact that everything's sort of cool, and it's sort of like the first trilogy, and that was still novel when it happened. Whereas like Last Jedi didn't really try to do that, and when it forged its own path after somebody else made a step towards that, it was like a complete recontextualizing, and they like threw out everything because they knew they were making three. So like,
I mean, my
three steps towards something. Why would you take one step towards it, do a turn, do a push up, and then same step towards? You know what I mean? It was sort of like,
Dude, it was just all so Marvel, man. It was so Marvel. Let's just resurrect everybody for the 40th time. And you know what? For some reason, Emperor Palpatine can just broadcast on the radio to everyone and say, I'm back. Y'all motherfuckers did nothing these last two movies. And I've been waiting here the whole time, by the way. Like
I mean,
I've been Voldemorting. I've been Voldemorting in the woods. It's all good. You know, you can't get rid of me. What?
in the woods.
He has been in the space woods on the planet that he was on.
Mhm.
It's listen,
Dathomir.
the amount of Dathomir. Okay, great. Listen, they go all the way to the
Or
Sith
Ga-
home
or-
world. They go to
or-
Exegol.
Gargantua, Adam. What's the name of the? Was he on Dathomir? What planet?
Which
planet was he
which planet?
on? Palpatine, where he was hiding, plugged into that big.
Oh,
computer.
Exegol.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They all go there with the Sith Wayfinder. Another map.
More maps.
More
I mean,
map.
my point was that this episode of Ahsoka was better than that entire trilogy.
You're right.
You know what? It was better than two of the things in that trilogy.
No, it's better than all three,
It
and you
wasn't
know it.
better than
You know
what
it.
Force
You're
Awakens
just saying it because you're.
I like
wrong.
Force Awakens too, but I like this episode of Ahsoka better.
I feel like let's separate liking something from its like merit and value in an enormous franchise. How about that? Let's do
I
that.
can't do that. I'm physically unable.
Well,
to
I
do
can.
that.
So you're wrong.
I have to
and
take
you
it
don't-
all as a whole.
I want you to be allowed to like things and then have that not be concurrent with their value.
No.
Oh, then in that case, then you get to be wrong.
He rejects your premise.
My
Yeah,
premise
I
was
do.
charitable to him. And
If my opinion
I
is
agree.
wrong, then your premise is also wrong. So
no, I was allowing your opinion to be right for you, but now you want and enjoy just being totally wrong. But in this case, you and I, actually, we don't agree, do we? No, we do agree. Better than the entire
what I think?
trilogy.
You know what I think?
You said that you think that the last you said Rise of Skywalker.
I'd
Again.
rather watch all of the second half of Mandalorian season 3 than watch The Last Jedi once.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'd probably do that too.
Okay,
At
so,
least you get a laugh.
we're actually closer in taste.
Yeah, I mean, there's
We're
better
closer
shit in that. As bad as that back half of that season, not as bad, but as like as that back half of the season was, there's better shit in there than there
The
was.
sequel trilogy is propelled entirely by people's character flaws or impatience or their unwillingness to cooperate and secrecy, and it's just like the amount of people of the resistance that are killed. It's a genocidal trilogy. Like so many people die, and the trilogy ends with like 15 people alive. Okay.
Yeah,
Great
a lot of them are like that though. Like most of the films are like that because they're Star Wars. But Jordan,
I like Lord of the Rings.
I like Lord of the Rings
too.
Lord of the Rings is pretty good.
Lord of the Rings are...
Jordan didn't like any of the episodes until this one, and we had a long conversation about it. Where he said,
I liked the last episode.
I did not. I only like this one. So great.
For me, I'm a very simple fan. The more lightsaber fights in Star Wars, the happier I am. Honestly, it's why I haven't watched Andor. That's like the big reason
I struggle with Andor.
I think it's also I'm very basic. I think it's one of the reasons why I didn't really connect with Rogue One all that much, because there's only one lightsaber and it's at the very end.
It's not important.
And I'm looking at myself. I'm not saying that it's good. I'm just saying that I'm recognizing that about myself within this fandom, that the more lightsabers, the better for your boy.
Yeah, that's a good point to find out.
They're using lightsabers differently than they're using Vader. And when you use Vader, he's got to be like the shark in Jaws, right? Everybody says that.
Yeah.
And when you use him like the shark in Jaws, it's really effective. You know,
that was so cool.
Episode. Yeah, but also in Rogue One, it's the first time you see a lightsaber. It's also the first time you see Vader. And like in Rogue One, that shit is tight as hell. I don't care what.
Yeah, Rogue One's my fave.
I stood up in the theater when that shit happened. It was amazing.
I feel like, to your point, Jordan, with Andor, I've tried to watch Andor 3 different times. I've had the big episode on in front of me, and there's so much talking, and there's so much Mon Mothma's like marriage and other deeper politics and intrigue. And people were comparing Ahsoka and Andor. You know, I was telling you guys, I was reading about it yesterday, and I appreciate how much it is providing some people with fulfillment, because it's like, you know, two sides of everything. That's the theme in Star Wars itself. Maybe these two provide that, but it's already kind of dark and hard to see in Andor. So it's just like, this one is filled with fancy lights. And I find out your girl really likes Star Wars when any woman on the screen is not the worst. So in this case, Ahsoka, bad bitch, fucking love her, really grown attached. I was looking forward to the show anyway, because it was a woman-led show. And she's not human, so they're going to obviously have an amazing character opportunity here, because people refuse to write women's characters with complexity or with anything that makes sense. They're always like just plot vehicles. Leia Organa is such a big character in the history of sci-fi, because she's not like that in many ways. She's very, she has a personality. She's very strong opinions. She's very much important. She makes huge choices that affect the plot and the story in the galaxy because she made them, not because she's affected or influenced by someone else. Even in, I think it's TLJ, not Rise of Skywalker. I can't remember which one, where she basically
The Last Jedi for anyone listening.
When she tells Poe that like Holdo had a total approval and Poe is like committed a fucking treason, and everyone's like, Poe's trying to save everyone. And it's like, all Poe does is get people killed. He is so arrogant. He's such a dick. I don't give a shit why people like him. All he does is make terrible choices and be rude to his commanding officers who haven't done anything to earn his merit earn his ire so late in the game. He's like, Holdo killed herself. Made this choice to actually cause distinct damage to the First Order, and the entire propagation of TLJ and Rise of Skywalker is still people with like ego issues. So a woman character, I haven't seen Solo, so I don't know if Emilia Clarke's character is like defiant of this, but even with Hera Syndulla, who's like sounds just like a very sarcastic American mom on the East Side, like I don't know what's up with that, but she as a contrast to Ahsoka even further, like Ahsoka's dedication, her sense of duty, her willingness, because this is comparing her to Sabine and to Hera. This show is all women. So like it's pretty exciting. Anyway, I was just saying, like, it's great when a woman is not a piece of shit.
Right. That's why Rey is like such a letdown, because
Rey unfortunately is nothing.
Ahsoka and Sabine and Bo-Katan, all these characters have existed in Star Wars lore, and it's like every time somebody said the Star Wars fan base is like sexist or something against women, it's like everybody would have loved Ahsoka instead of Rey. Why wasn't it? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
they created Rey for no reason.
We know and we love and like literally aren't Mary Sue's, you know. But yeah, I think it's a great point, and like I also think specifically like all the stuff in Last Jedi, why that was so frustrating for me to watch is because that's not who Poe was in the first movie.
Yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Completely and totally change what he's able to do in the second movie to recontextualize things in order to make it like just a different kind of story. It's like that should have happened in the first movie.
Yeah, and it was a shit story because Rose Tico decides to sacrifice the entire resistance to save Finn at the very end from blowing up an actual bad guy. She's like, you save the things you love. Get the fuck out of here. You should have refused to say that.
But nobody knows how to do anything with that character because it was created in order to say fuck off on the other characters that were offered in the first movie. Here we are talking about the sequel trilogy. We could pick it apart forever.
It's because Ahsoka is so good. Yeah, and like the amount of money that was spent on the sequel trilogy, the amount of time that was spent defending those when the fan base. Sorry, go ahead.
No worries. Also, it's just that Solo. Like I rewatched Solo this past week, and it fucking ripped. I hated it when I saw it. I was like nice about it, but because I went on a podcast and talked about it because we were doing a play, Solo Must Die in 2018, like when the movie came out. What's interesting is
Solo really grows on you.
I'm excited to watch it now.
The quality of not just Star Wars content, but sci-fi and fantasy and streaming content since 2018 has plummeted so fucking far.
Dude, the Lord of the Rings show
to go back and watch Solo, where like things shift and change the dynamics of their relationship, everybody within it, based on what they need and the stakes of the moment. It changes moment to moment. You see all the pieces fall, and like, yeah, it might feel sort of jumbled, and the comedy doesn't feel honest because it's like a Ron Howard movie now. But all in all, I think it's a very strong piece, and like used to be close to last on my list. Now I'd say it's like probably halfway up. Like, and you know, the whole thing of Han and Chewie meeting in this dungeon, and then they end up being able to communicate, and Han learns more about Chewie through the journey of the whole thing and their betrayals and ups and downs, and then I mean, he just gets betrayed so often in that fucking movie, and like
that totally makes sense for his character later.
Exactly, and like that type of stuff I wasn't able to appreciate when the movie came out because I was expecting something else. The Force Awakens had taught me to expect something else. So it's like I resent The Force Awakens in a lot of ways, but I also am grateful for it because that, I think, was the perfect movie to say Star Wars is back. It wasn't the perfect burst of that trilogy.
I think the marketing of that movie wasn't handled well.
Rogue One was by far the best new movie.
I was gonna say, I think that's where a lot of the disappointment for Solo comes from too, because that was coming like right off of Rogue One.
Completely.
Well, both
you were seeing like this peak, and then like Solo was never meant to be like the same level of like dark, gritty, artistic integrity that Rogue One is. Solo was always meant to be like the lighter, more fun crime movie. It's like when I left that theater, I was pissed. But now, like, I'll watch that movie whenever it's on cable. I fucking love Solo.
I'm looking forward to watching it, and after you guys have said all of that, because I'm gaining a lot more respect for these individual installments. You know, with Rogue One, Solo, etc. All of those are very true to canon while adding something of value with contemporary vibe. And isn't that the point?
Solo changes a lot from Han's canon. But...
Oh, it changes stuff.
Yeah,
but it doesn't.
Well, because like Han's original origin story is now part of Legends. It's no longer canon.
Oh,
so,
right.
Like, They got to tweak. I mean, there's a lot that stayed, but there's also a lot that changed. Like in the Legends origin, he rescued Chewie from the spice mines on Kessel, not from like a dungeon fighting pit.
Right. I guess they were adding that to give like the cool moment of how they met. Is that?
Yeah, I mean, it's
also
to bring it earlier
recontextualize-
because
it recontextualizes it because it's not that they don't do the spice mines on Kessel as a part of the story. And probably when you're thinking about the Kessel run years in the future, you're not going to say, remember the time I found you?
And then we did this thing.
And then we did the spice mine run on Kessel. So it's like, in a weird way, it fits because you're probably calling the whole thing the Kessel run.
Yeah.
The movie is about the Kessel. When you really look at what
Oh, that's awesome.
100%. The whole thing, it revolves around.
It really is about making the Kessel.
Yeah.
So like,
it's all the things that happen within that are contained within that reference,
which is amazing. That one line has become such a meme and idea of Star Wars. They were probably like, let's just do a movie about the Kessel.
Yeah, well, and that's what they did. That's what they were doing.
Trying to do.
Yeah.
With it's like, well, we don't need to necessarily push forward. What if we just looked at things that are referenced that spark something like a Kessel run or a band of rebels that sacrifice themselves to get us these plans, or like things that were just offhand kind of references or comments in the first
without it being pulled from like books and
things.
Also
lore. There's also lore. There's also like story documents and lore that have been created by a lot of these writers and Filoni himself, and it's like things that they know have happened, but whether or not the world knows that they've happened is based on if they're reading these books or if they're up to date, and if they really give a shit.
It's very like the commercial. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was going to say the commercial value of the films that are the big blockbusters then versus like the storytelling value I'm getting from things that are not marketed the same way, that are not intended to be like the global showdown like the sequels were. It feels, in the context of Ahsoka and just like coming back to it, I feel compelled because of the quality of the show to go explore and see, if not watching Clone Wars, Bad Batch, and Rebels, I've at least been reading, right, as a fan like me. And it's so quality because it's explaining why everyone is the way they are through plot and story and history. And like the sequel trilogy, to wrap it up, I feel like just throws that in our faces as a commercial move. Whereas this show, I think took a huge risk because in the first few episodes, we were all like, what the fuck? Like, and not we all, but like I was like, I've been like hyped for this show forever. It's about a woman, like it's going to be great. And then I had no idea what's going on in the first two episodes. And I was like, but this episode was Star Wars and Anakin was so good. And I was like, now I need to watch Rebels and Clone Wars, like because of that. So it's just something
you would really love Clone Wars.
I'm excited to watch
it. If you like the last episode, Clone Wars is for you.
Well, I learned that the first episode of Ahsoka is the last episode exactly of Rebels or something like the.
There's a lot of homages to the last episode. It's not exactly. It takes place, a good deal of time after the last episode, but it echoes cinematically and visually very, very much the same places, the same motifs, and the same characters returning to the story.
I think that last scene of Rebels takes place after Ahsoka.
I think the last scene of Rebels takes place after Return of the Jedi.
See, I think because when they duplicate it at the top of Ahsoka, it's still Ahsoka the Gray. Whereas Rebels, it's Ahsoka the White, and we just watched Ahsoka become Ahsoka the White. I think that's going to be the end of this series. I don't think they're going to find Ezra.
I don't know what they're building it up so much.
Maybe I think
if we don't see Ezra and we don't see Thrawn, I will be so fucking pissed.
Oh, we're going to see Thrawn. There's trailers with Thrawn.
Yeah, but he's not. We have no guarantee that he's actually going to be hella engaged in the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think
it could just literally be the last moments of the last episode.
Really
I think it's like the end. The end of the last episode. Thrawn's going to be like, and then it'll cut to black.
That is
I don't think they find Ezra.
But this episode, I didn't expect this episode to just sort of have Anakin be the lead of the whole episode, or at least the first half of it. But then they did it, and I think maybe that's the type of thing that they could do with Thrawn, even in the next episode, or with Ezra, even in the next episode. I think we're gonna see more people that we know. I just have this feeling.
Oh yeah,
That's
I agree with that.
That's so much of what this show has been.
Yeah.
So
there's gonna be more Rex. They didn't bring in Tamura just for that one line.
I
There's
really
gonna be
enjoyed
more
learning
Rex.
about those guys and
Yeah.
understanding how they all. Because I guess one thing that I learned a lot about was Order 66 and the Purge and what led up to it. And
Yeah, Clone Wars.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah. Okay. Let's
get to
start doing our bits. We've been talking for a long time. I've been loving it. Let's jump to the bits. Let's go to Jason Radio first.
Jason Radio.
Radio introduces C show. Charlac.
What are we listening for?
All right, we ready?
Yeah.
Right.
Mom, into the waves.
What are we listening for?
Don't you hear it?
The waves crashing?
No, the lightsabers.
Incredible. We've got to get the squadron. Incredible. We've got to get the squadron airborne.
Wait. There's more. Listen. Don't you hear it?
Yeah. Cool, Jason. I got to go help our friends.
Wait, what about this?
Welcome back to 92.4 Slimo and the Sludge. We're playing our I'll do it again. Welcome back to 92.4 Slimo and
the Sludge.
We're playing our favorite game, That's No Moon.
That's No Moon. Yeah, we show pics of our butts and ask people to guess which moon it is.
Jason, you really shouldn't be listening to that.
Today on the program, Ewoks are known for their funny voices. Sorry. Do you have an eyeglass, Jordan?
Yeah, sure. Let me try. Today on the program, Ewoks are known for their funny voices, good nature, and stupid songs. But now those small bear things are going extinct, and one man knows why.
They ain't fucking.
All that and more today on This Mandalorian Life. All that and more today on This Mandalorian Life.
Oh, God, I didn't know that about the Ewoks.
We got a bear in the cave.
Do it, yeah.
We got a bear in the cave on the roundabout, so brush your teeth and comb your hair, and we'll see you down the road.
10-4, good buddy. Or sorry, 10-4, good buddy.
10-4, good buddy. Just run it together like that.
10-4, good buddy.
Faster.
10-4, good buddy.
There's no pause between 10-4.
Okay, 10-4, good buddy. Sorry.
Yeah, it's what a trucker says on the radio. 10-4, good buddy. Like, I got you here.
Okay. 10-4, good buddy.
10-4. What was that about?
The boy's father was a Jedi, and he's just kind of fucked up.
Adam, will you start asking Hu Yang? Can you train me to be a Jedi?
Hu Yang, will you train me to be a Jedi?
No.
Why not?
'Cause.
Oh.
Say, do you know how to build a lightsaber?
Do you know how to build a lightsaber?
Yes.
Can you show me?
No.
My dad was a Jedi.
Who cares?
You're kind of a dick, Hu Yang.
Jordan, can you say, I trained 200 children, and every
Yeah, sure.
one of them didn't look as weird as you, kid.
And all of them had normal hair, except
Yeah.
I've trained over 200 children to be Jedi, and none of them looked as weird as you little shit. No. And none of them looked as weird as you. What's with your hair? Do you dye that?
I'm half Twi'lek. You racist?
So Jordan, you go, so does that mean because your mom is green, your hair is green?
I've been meaning to ask you about the hair. what's with the hair?
I'm half Twi'lek.
So, because your mom is green, you have green hair,
That is correct.
but you look totally like a human otherwise.
I look like a little Freddie Prinze Jr.,
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to say that.
but with green hair because I'm edgy.
Did Freddie Prinze Jr. Voice that character?
I
That
think so.
Yeah.
that was dead.
How
Okay,
old is-
thank you.
There's a scene where you see the cockpit of the Ghost, and like someone zoomed way the fuck in on this. On Hera's display is a picture of Kanan Jarrus,
Yeah,
and it's Freddie Prinze Jr.
yeah.
That's funny.
They got him to do that.
Is there a thing where you can like make fun of Sabine while you're shitting on Jason because they both
Oh
have-
yeah, that's good.
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like I won't train you, but I still really won't train Sabine.
Better than Sabine, and like the cup, and like you've been talking to the cup, and both of the cup has been saying that she's still way worse than you.
Yeah, sure. Look, I'll train you. I won't train. No, look, I won't train you. You're too old. And I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, well, Sabine is almost 45. And yes, you're right. And I don't think that's a good idea either. But she knows how to handle a sword. Do you know how to handle a sword?
I mean, I could. I mean, how many colors is her hair? You don't give her shit.
Yes, well, because she did that to herself. She went. Have you been through her trash? I scanned her trash, and she's got about 50 bottles of different kinds of hair dye. She's what we call a tryhard. Do you know what that means?
Teach me, Hu Yang.
No.
Adam, ask him if Sabine could fix her lightsaber.
Can Sabine fix her lightsaber?
Oh, don't get me fucking started. No. She tried. She tried it. I'll tell you one thing, though. Even if I tried to teach her, I don't think it would stick.
Hu Yang, what are you talking about over there with him? We got to get going on this mission.
The boy won't shut up. Sorry.
You know what I can do that Sabine can't? I can move that cup.
Show me.
Go get it.
I fucking
Hey,
hate this
Jason,
guy.
what's up?
Hey, cup.
Whoa,
Oh, the cup.
whoa.
Look at me move this cup. I can move the shit out of this cup.
Holy shit, I'm going to be out of a job.
The cup should always be with Hu Yang. If it's not, like, it's just always following him and just like poking up and just shitting on things.
Can we get just another alt Nida on the line on the first page? Incredible. We got to get the squadron airborne.
Yes, definitely. Incredible. We've got to get the squadron airborne. Hold on.
Hit airborne.
Oh, airborne. Incredible. We've got to get the squadron airborne.
Thank you.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Okay, that's great. You need anything else, Jordan?
No, if anyone wants to throw in any radio bits, please.
A top 10, but it's not a top 10. It's like the first two songs are just like parodies or some shitty thing. Or late night radio where Sabine is calling in about Ezra and he responds and says that he doesn't care. Like we have a call from a one, like she's looking for her friend out there somewhere. And then the friend calls back and says, don't look for me. I'm not interested. Is one I thought of.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so like a Lonely Hearts thing.
Yeah, Lonely Hearts thing. Like
Yeah, okay.
Sabine is out there. This one's for Ezra. Like not using their names. Maybe they have stupid names, but then she's just out there looking for him, and then it just gets shut down.
Welcome back to Glubline. I'm Glorb Glubness, and we're talking about Glub. Here I got a message from Sabine, and this one goes out to Ezra Bridger, wherever you are. And oh, wait a second, I've got a response from Ezra. Thanks, buddy. All right, Sabine. Well, swing and a miss. Here's Margaritaville by the late, great Jimmy Buffett.
Thank you.
We already have a response. He doesn't even need to hear it.
Yep. Oh,
Thanks, buddy.
I'm just being handed a response.
That was great. And then I thought an ad would be good for something. Maybe not Loath Cats, but you never know. but I couldn't think of for what, unless it was like.
Let's see.
I got a good idea. What Adam? Can you do an impression of that song, of that like singer who's like, and we don't want to you know what I mean? Like you know who I'm talking about? She's sort of like a fish
In
woman.
in Jedi.
Yeah.
Well, it's like that one.
Yeah, you do a couple more things
All
like
the
that.
hits.
No. Would you like to learn how to? Do you want to sing like one of the best vocalists in the galaxy? Jordan, will you?
Do you want to learn how to sing like one of the best vocalists in the galaxy? Do you feel like you've always had a calling, but never had the understanding or the necessary skill set to start a career in music? What's this character's name? Does she have a name?
I don't know it off the top of my head though.
I'll just replace it. Then call now to enroll in a once in a lifetime event in the galaxy. Bling Blong's vocal masterclass.
Bling blong.
You'll learn all the secrets of the trade, from vocalization,
Man, that's a good song. Can you use that, Jordan?
I
I just really wanted to see where you
I
were
have
going.
one,
Can
but
I use that?
okay, listen, it's an ad for a haircut. So it's like, are you a failed Mandalorian? Are you also a failed Jedi? Then it's like then maybe a haircut is for you or something like that.
Yeah, no better way to get your groove back than by just chopping your own hair off.
If that or hair dye, like hair dye. Are you not relevant? Are you struggling? Then dye your hair. It may not be good. But...
Are you a live action interpretation of a beloved animated character and you're having trouble fitting in?
You're having trouble standing out.
Yeah, are you having trouble standing out because you're a live action interpretation of a beloved animated character and no one recognizes you? Try hair dye.
Try hair dye.
It was a stretch. Well,
Try Filoni's hair dye. Yeah.
Anyway, it was fun.
Try Filoni's miracle
Lips.
head dye. Trick, man. That is right. That is right. It'll do the trick, sir. That is right. All right. These are just gonna be.
These are getting weirder. Great. All right.
They're
Thank you.
getting weird. I love that they're weird. I have a quick question. I just wanted to ask from the backstory of Ahsoka and stuff. Do Ahsoka and Sabine like historically not get along?
No, there's something that happened in between Rebels and now that
Yeah,
we
so apparently what happened was that
Sabine
between
sucks.
Rebels
does
Okay, that's
suck.
fine
and
with
this,
me.
so apparently they had like a passionate night together.
No, it's not.
And now it's just gotten
That's what
awkward
I
ever
want to have
since.
happen.
Yeah.
I'm into
Correct.
that.
I'm
She might
pretty
become a cooler character if she did that.
Pretty sure that's what happened though, right? Adam, can you back? I think Adam can back
that
me
is
up on this.
100% what that happened. Yeah.
That's canon. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where my sketch came from. That was meant to play on the old flame between them.
I feel like if
all
I
that
could
heavy.
choose the composer for Sabine's theme song, it would be Avril Lavigne.
Avril Sabine.
Wish you
Yeah.
would
Avril
stop from
Sabine.
that. All right, let's go.
Yes, let's be better people.
Huyang and Hera. Okay.
Yang and Hera. Okay, let's go.
I was surprised that the New Republic fleet eventually allowed you to come to our aid.
Oh, they never approved the mission, but I came anyway.
I'm sorry, what?
Mom, Chopper says you need to look lower.
That's not what I said. Fucking stupid.
Sounds good. Thanks, Jason.
Who is with Jason?
Oh, he's back at that big map place with Chopper.
And
That's it.
Unbelievable. He is a child, and you just left him at an ancient Sith witch Stonehenge with an evil little droid.
Chopper's fine.
No, you think that because you can't understand him. I do. He uses racial slurs all the time. He's a bad droid.
All I'm saying is that Gamorreans, on the whole, are grosser people.
He'll be fine on his own. He's got this under control.
Does he?
Little pigman freaks.
Be good, Chopper.
He tones it down. He tones it down when he's around other people, but when it's just us droids, it's pretty harsh stuff. You should hear. We were in the commissary together the other day, and he said,
Slimy little fucks walking around. Oink, 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 oink. Get fucked. Get off my planet.
can you say, all I'm saying is there's a superior order to genetics?
All I'm saying is there's a superior order.
See, yeah, he said that. He said that to me.
Huyang, this is sounding very personal.
I'm telling you, I don't trust him alone with that kid, and you frankly shouldn't be leaving him alone with children.
They'll be fine. You and I have a lot to do. We should get going.
You brought a child to a dangerous mission.
He's barely a child. He's half me. Have you seen his hair? Have you seen his hair?
I've seen his hair.
Fine. If you've seen his hair, you know he'll be fine.
Just because he's half Twi'lek doesn't mean that he's
What do you have to say about being
not
half
a child. That doesn't mean that he's not young.
That Chopper is racial? Are you really bringing Jason's race into this right now? Because I'm full Twi'lek. You know that,
Hey,
right?
do I really have to babysit your gross little halvesy baby?
No.
Did you hear that?
Nope,
Did you hear that?
We're off this.
Don't
This
make
is
me
over
repeat
now.
this.
This is over now.
No.
It's over now.
Do you have a problem, Ari?
Condone or endorse.
What's wrong?
I don't know. I'm just
Are we
like-
uncomfortable with the
I like that we made
commenting
Chopper
on
just a
race
raging
mixing within
racist.
Star Wars universe?
Can we take it a little bit away from race and make it make it more about
like negligent parenting?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
And I think it's funny to hit on the race, but it's also like to say, do you know how many people he's killed?
Sure.
Yeah.
Like, have you
Yeah.
checked Wikipedia for how many people he's killed? Let me just pull up
Chopper,
Wikipedia
right?
real quick.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm saying like Huyang should say.
Yeah.
Let me just pull up.
Let me just pull up
real quick.
Wikipedia right now. Yeah. It is. You have to admit, it's not great parenting to leave him with that droid.
What are you talking about? That's ridiculous. They'll be fine.
No, I feel like you're just brushing this off because do you know how many people Chopper has killed? Really?
Probably enough to keep Jason safe.
No, but have you looked it up? Have you looked
I'm
up
not really in the
Wikipedia?
business of looking.
I'm
things
gonna
up.
look up his Wikipedia to see
Yeah,
exactly how
look
many
it up,
people he's
nerd.
killed. 55 living beings.
That's
he's
pretty
ended.
good, Chopper. Good numbers, Chops.
It's more than that, isn't it?
It's like I'm googling the exact number, but it's like 75,000.
Wow. If I'm leaving my
75
son with any droid, it will be
Yeah.
one who has killed thousands.
Who is
Chopper
who is
Chopper has a confirmed made to be over 4,000 and indirectly as high as 50,000.
I'm
But
pulling it up
4,000
now.
were directly
Indirectly.
Pulling it
Wow.
He is
Indirect
directly
numbers.
responsible for 4,000 deaths, and indirectly, he's racked up almost 50,000. Is what?
Wow,
what
I
is
wonder
translated
who
to this little droid.
Wow, I wonder who the general should be here, right, Chopper?
I'm gonna murder your kid.
All right.
I'm gonna
All
kill,
right.
I'm gonna
I
kill
think
this
we're good
fucking
on this,
I
baby.
feel like we've got it. I feel
I'm
like
struggling to find
All
more
right.
character in here.
We have the sketch.
Yeah.
Jordan, do you feel like we have it?
Oh yeah, we got it. Yeah.
Purgle.
Purgle, let's go. All right.
You want me doing Ahsoka, right?
Yes, please.
Thank you for speaking with me, mighty Purgle. We are in need of your help.
You are strong in the ways of the forest, little one. How can I help you?
My friend has been kidnapped and we must follow the trail. They've taken her to a galaxy further than we can travel, and I need to...
Say no more. Get inside of me.
No. No, thank you.
Let me try more of a whale voice. Hold on.
Yeah, like the narwhal from Elf.
You are. You want to start from the top, Adam?
Yeah. Thank you for speaking with me, mighty Purgle. We are in need of your help.
You are strong in the ways of the Force, little one. How can I help you?
My friend has been kidnapped, and we must follow the trail. They've taken her to a galaxy further than we can travel, and I need to...
Say no more. Just get inside of me.
Oh. No, thank you. I mean, we just need to know roughly where you migrate to. Maybe you could lead the way?
Nah. It's easier if you just get inside of my mouth. I'll just open up my big old mouth and you come inside of me.
Is there any other way?
Come inside of me.
Cool, so I gotta go.
Get in. Get in. Get in.
I don't want to.
Shh, 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 shh.
Are
You and your ship. Get in here.
I think it'd be more palatable if you didn't make the noise.
Oh, wait. I get it. You know, I know where they went.
You do? Are you gonna tell me or take us, or do I need to
I
be
can
in you?
tell you. You just
Great.
gotta get closer.
I don't trust this.
Come on, seriously. Get a little closer so I could whisper the secret to you.
Okay, go ahead.
Get inside of me.
Okay. No, I don't want to do that.
Please.
Well, since you asked nicely. No!
Get inside me.
No.
Get inside me.
Stop asking me that.
It'll feel great. I promise.
Are you sure?
No. But yes. Yes, you're gonna love it.
I'm a little nervous.
This is so funny.
I'll do it, but we gotta go slow.
What is there to be nervous about?
I've never been inside a Purgle before.
What's uncomfortable about this?
I don't know if I'm gonna be any good at it.
You're gonna be a natural. So fucked up.
Say, just relax, have a little wine.
Just relax. Once you get in there, I've got some champagne, I've got some wine, I've got some chocolate dipped strawberries.
Oh, that does sound nice.
Just listen to my moans.
Hey, you didn't tell me there's another person in your ship.
He's a droid. He's not really another person.
Don't make this
Well,
about
then
me.
You're not even gonna be alone.
No, Huyang, if I have to get in there, you're getting in there too, buddy.
This is a bad idea.
Just
I have a
power
bad
up
feeling about this. Am I right?
Just power up that ship and fly it right in my mouth.
Just straight down the center.
Just drop yourself on my tongue like a snowflake.
Here's my tongue. Just hop on there, like a little hop right there.
Here's my tongue. Just hop right on it. If you've reached my tonsils, you've gone too far.
What if you don't like the way we taste?
You don't know shit about how you taste.
I feel like you really found the pace towards the second page.
You gotta eat more fruit.
I was gonna say, I've been eating a lot of pineapple.
Like, can you do the first line where it's like, you are strong in the ways of the Force, little one? Like the seductive thing you figured out.
You are strong in the ways of the Force, little one. How can I help you?
My friend My friend's been kidnapped and we have to follow the trail. They took her to a galaxy further than we can travel. I need to...
Say no more. I know exactly what you need to do.
What do I need to do?
Get inside of me.
Are you sure that's what I need to do?
Yes. It's the only thing I can offer you.
How is that gonna help?
Well, you'll be protected. And I'll like it too.
Just get in my big old.
I don't mind doing it. It's not going to be too great. It'll be like an 8.5 out of 10 for me. I'm not looking forward to it, but it was your idea, so.
Well, I mean, it was kind of your idea. It sounds like you want me to do it. It's your idea.
Do what?
I'm not gonna say it.
You want me to do? What do you say it?
I'm not saying it.
Say it.
I'm not going to get inside you.
What a great idea! Get inside of me. All right.
Wait, there's one. Hold on. Can you do just one? When he does, my friend has been kidnapped and we must follow the trail. They have gone to a far galaxy, and you're like, follow the trail. Wow, there's only one way you can do that. And then Ahsoka's like, how? I don't know if you're gonna be ready. And then it's like, okay, no, I'll do whatever it takes. Okay, just get inside me. What? You know, right here in my big old mouth. Just go on, get inside me. You know.
Sure.
Same.
My friend's been kidnapped and we must follow the trail. They've taken her to a galaxy further than we can travel. I need to...
A trail, you say? There's
Yes.
only one trail I know about. It's one that leads you... Never mind, I can't tell you.
Well, no, I need to know. Tell me.
Well, I would tell you if I could be sure that it's something you actually want to do.
I mean, tell me what it is, and then I'll tell you if I want to do it.
Well, tell me you're going to do it, and then I'll tell you what it is.
This doesn't seem like a fair trade.
Life's not fair. You got to get in my mouth.
Do I get to be in the sequel?
Do I get to fly around with you in my mouth?
I guess.
Then yes.
Guys, can you do me one favor just for pacing wise?
Yeah.
On the second page, after she leans in and it's like, get inside me, no, get inside me, no, it'll feel great, I promise. Can you run that just at a clip, like at a faster pace?
Yeah, sure. Get inside me.
No.
Get inside me.
Nope.
It'll feel great, I promise.
Super uncomfortable now, bud.
I'm super uncomfortable because I'm giving you the answer. And it's only going to feel bad for like, I don't know, maybe a week while we travel through hyperspace. And then after that, you'll be where you want to be.
A whole
Me,
week?
I'll have a cute little ship on my tongue.
But a whole week?
What do you know about time?
I know that's more time than I want to spend inside you.
I fly on the wheels. I fly on the waves of time.
You know what? Sabine's probably dead. It's fine.
You know Sabine?
Unfortunately. How do you know Sabine?
We're talking about the same Purgle.
No, Sabine isn't a Purgle. She's a shitty Mandalorian.
I don't know anybody who's not a Purgle. So
I'm not a Purgle.
Adam, can I get that last line one more time? Just like, okay, I'm out. Sabine's probably dead anyway. Yeah.
Okay, I'm out. Sabine's probably dead anyway.
Thanks. Yeah, I just needed that as the button.
Yeah.
And Ari, what's up? How come? How it seems like you're having a hard time with this awesome Purgle line I wrote.
Yeah, come on.
I wrote so
almost
hard.
It's almost like it's making you uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
need to
you want
get
me to say it? I'll just fucking say it.
maybe you need to get inside it.
What's uncomfortable about it? Just get in your ship, let me spit on the ship a little bit, and then insert that ship inside of me. Okay? How's that?
You changed the words, and you know you changed the words.
Yeah.
I changed the words.
You know you changed the words.
So it's not what you want it to be. Let me spit on you. No.
Just get in your shit. Let me spin on you a little bit. You know what? I'll do the Purgle.
Just get in your ship. Let me spin on you a little bit, and I'll put you inside of me.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll turn on vibrate. Okay. Return of the Cup. Well, we already sort of did Return of the Cup. We could just do another couple bits here, but Adam and Return of the
We
Cup.
did Return of the Cup?
Yeah, we did it a little bit with the Jason bit.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Ahsoka wakes up. I did it. I'm in this episode, and Sabine isn't. The cup being drunk out of by Ahsoka the White. I did it. It looks like the cup's got more screen time than Sabine. And every episode... I gotta do this.
Yeah.
I did it. I'm in this episode and Sabine isn't. It seems that finally the cup is in 5 and Sabine is in 4. It's 3-2. The cup. Ahsoka, thirsty? Seems to me like you're using me the right way a cup needs to be used. Just being drunk from and then put back in the sink. Oh, Ahsoka, you and me have some really great scenes together, all the time talking and chatting. It makes sense that I'm a series regular, and Sabine is now just a recurring guest star. Oh, number 3 on the call sheet, the cup. Everybody's favorite cup, the cup. I bet if there's another cup in this series, it's gonna really fuck up my vibe. Okay, this is the return of the cup. Is this just a cash grab? Everybody knows that all the cups are watching in the audience, so they see themselves represented in the show. Little cups everywhere are seeing me do the work that cups never could do. Not in Hollywood, not on Dathomir, not in any of the galaxies. You know who my agent is? Oh, yeah. Ari Gold. Oh, yeah. My mind has been a nickel in a memory overflow. I had dinner at Spago with...
Okay, great.
More screen time instead of Sabine time.
I had dinner at Spago with the Lawrence brothers a couple nights ago, and let me tell you something. They got something cooking that might work in the Star Wars universe. Anybody ever heard of brotherly love? Cupperly love. 4 brothers. One of them is a cup. The other 3 wish they were cups. And some of them are force sensitive. We're going to pitch it to Dave Filoni soon. So I just wanted to say thanks for including me in this episode because it says a lot about how you treat cups. And it means a lot to me that so many fans have reached out to me and said, I love you, Cup. You're my favorite part of the show, Cup.
YouTube comments have been all about the cup. Thank you.
Pardon me.
And I don't really live in the comment section, but I do see every now and then a couple cups in the comment. Every now and then I do see a couple cups in the comment section telling me, thank you, Cup. And I want to say thank you, Cups. I'm doing it for you. Putting cups on the map. Cup Tourage. I'm Vinny Cup.
Do you know who I have on speed dial now? Beans from Even Stevens.
That's funny.
You know I have on speed dial now? Beans from Even Stevens. Stephen Anthony Lawrence. I call him Sal. He's my guy. He and I actually share the same personal trainer. I'm on HGH.
All right. That's enough for the cup.
That's enough for the cup.
The cup.
Never enough for the cup.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Lady Tano, I'm so relieved you're okay. Welcome back. What the hell is that?
What do you mean?
Oh, it's worse than I feared. What did they do to your head?
Oh, this? I took my headdress thing off. Is that noticeable?
Yes, my God.
Ahsoka, you're naked.
Okay, let's be mature about this.
Is that your head?
It's her head.
Hera, you should be more understanding. Yours isn't that much different.
No way. My head is way better. Look.
Oh, no. Oh. Oh. dear Lord.
Hu Yang, this would be like if you took your faceplate off.
Oh, good Lord. Exposed wires?
Kinda.
I would never.
You should try it. It's really refreshing.
Will you do it, Jordan, and be like, oh, it is refreshing?
Oh, very well. Oh, my. That is nice.
Wow, they really did a lot with this show. Everybody's taking their faces off. I wonder if I could.
The secret lies on Orion's belt.
Nice.
Solid reference.
The good guys dressed in black.
Remember that.
Nod your head. Nod your head.
Good guys dressed in black. Remember that. Whenever you're face to face and you gotta make contact.
The title held by me, MIB, means what you think you saw, you did not see.
Serlina making me
yeah.
sick, right?
So this is chick, right? Serlina making me sick,
Making me
right?
sick, right? So much fun.
We did it.
Oh well, hold on. I gotta run the chat too. Yeah.
Love you, Tess.
Yes, Tess, thank you. What do you need from us? You want a little shout out? You want us to give you a little? Oh, she's giving us.
Thank you for liking all my
Yes,
Instagram stories.
cheers. Yes, thank you for being.
Tess,
our
do you have
fan.
anything you want us to
We love
read
you, Tess.
on
Yeah.
the air? Do you have anything
Do you want
you'd
us
like?
to read something on the air?
I got something we could read on the air.
Do you know any
What you want to hear
Fergals?
us do?
What is it?
You know what it is.
Oh,
I'm kidding. But no. Let's go back
Awesome
to
stream. Awesome stream as usual.
no. Yee.
Yeah,
Love
no
Thrawn
notes.
Thursday.
No
Hashtag
notes.
Thrawn Thursday.
Yeah. Happy Thrawn Thursday, everybody. All right. Here we go. I'm going to put a little bit of. We'll see you guys next week. Remember, may the force be with you, Snips. All right.